get that?
Not particularly.
Could you get that?
I suppose I could if I were asked.
Would you please get that?
Of course. Why do you have to make things so complicated?
Dr. Cooper.
Yes?
I'm Special Agent Page, FBI.
You say you're Special Agent Page, FBI.
Here's my ID.
And here is my Justice League membership card. But that doesn't prove I know Batman.
I just want to ask you a few questions about Howard Wolowitz.
Oh, all right. I doubt anyone would risk the stiff penalties for impersonating a federal officer just to ask questions about a minor league engineer with an unresolved Oedipal complex.
Thank you.
For the record, I truly support the FBI in the mission which is expressed through their motto.
Fidelity, bravery, integrity.
Correct. Now to business. 18 years ago, I sent the FBI crime lab samples from a bag of excrement that had been lit on fire on my front porch for fingerprinting and DNA analysis. Why haven't I heard back yet?
Well, the FBI crime lab does have a lot on its plate.
Well, that's of little comfort to a nation attempting to scrape burning feces off its shoes.
Would you mind if we talked about Mr. Wolowitz now?
A little, but go on.
Thank you. Would you characterize him as responsible?
I'm going to answer that with a visual aid. This is my 9-disc complete Lord of the Rings trilogy Blu-ray set. Mr. Wolowitz borrowed it. Damaged plastic retention hub number 3. And then returned it to me, hoping I wouldn't notice. Would you characterize that as responsible?
That's really not the sort of thing we're interested in.
You heard me say Blu-ray, right?
I did.
Very well. Would you be interested in knowing that Mr. Wolowitz once snuck onto my World of Warcraft account and changed the name of a certain level 80 warlock from Sheldor to Smeldor?
I'm afraid not. Is there anything else?
Is there anything else? Where would you like to start? He refuses to pay fines when he's overdue with books I lend him. He crashed the Mars rover while attempting to impress a woman. He recommended that I go see the third Matrix movie because it was, and I quote, just as good as the first one. If that's not irresponsible, I don't know what is.
The Mars rover?
Did I say Mars rover?
You did.
That was actually a poorly chosen example, as it had nothing to do with me.
Yes, well, let's talk about it anyway.
I don't want to. Not that my disinclination to discuss the topic should be interpreted as evidence of Howard Wolowitz's culpability in the destruction of government property worth millions of dollars.
Thank you, Dr. Cooper. I think I have all I need.
Oh, good. I was afraid you were going to fixate on that Mars rover incident.
Hey, buddies. Guess who didn't get security clearance to work on the giant space laser?
What happened?
Apparently the background interviews didn't go well. You guys wouldn't know anything about that, would you?
Well, actually, I may have gotten a little tipsy when I talked to her.
I may have hit on her a little bit.
I may have thrown up rum cake on her shoes.
I see. Well, it's good to know. When I need you guys, I can always count on you to step up and ruin everything.
I feel awful.
Oh, me too.
To tell you the truth, I thought if anyone was going to screw things up for Howard, it'd be Sheldon.
Well, your expectations have been subverted. Uh-huh.